What's happening? What's shaking, everybody? Yo, welcome to another vlog. Look, I'm gonna keep the talking to a real minimum, but I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to continue to push this journey out here in Norway a little further. So last time when we primarily found ourselves hanging out in the southern region of Norway, this time we find ourselves in the northern region of Norway. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome y'all to Norway's Arctic North. Alright y'all, so per usual, you know we got to get the official business out the way. If y'all could go ahead and hit that notification bell, so this way anytime any of my videos is dropping, y'all can be the first to go check them things out, you feel me? If y'all could go ahead and subscribe to the channel, all you gotta do is hop on YouTube, hop in the search bar and type in G_IZ_international. You'll find me right there. Go ahead and subscribe to that thing. And if y'all could go ahead and hop on Instagram and follow your boy at the same name, at @GIzInternational. Again, I just want to say thank y'all again for taking some of y'all precious time to check out another vlog. You know what I'm saying? It definitely means a lot, and I am super excited to continue this journey through Norway and be in a completely different environment, in a different area, and see something completely new and bring that to y'all. You know, primarily before in the last vlogs, you know, we were in the southern regions, you know what I'm saying, kicking it out in Oslo and, you know, Bergen and, you know, some of the other small villages and, you know, being in the fjords and all that type of stuff. You know, it's super dope to be in the northern region and kicking it in the Arctic North. Okay, let's really quickly run off some fun facts about Tromso in the Arctic North. Tromso is a hot spot for many travelers as it is considered a starting place for Arctic exploration as well as Arctic expeditions, hence the nickname the gateway to the Arctic. From mid-November to January, Tromso experiences what is called the polar night, meaning the sun does not rise at all. In contrast, from May to late July, it also experiences what is called the midnight sun, in which the sun does not set at all. Norway's Arctic North has a lot of wildlife that can be seen out here. You can see polar bears, you can see Arctic foxes, seals, lynx, but even in Tromso, you can find reindeers, moose, you could also find humpback whales, as well as orcas. And finally, the Arctic North in itself, but more specifically Tromso, is one of the best places in the world to come witness the natural phenomena of the Aurora Borealis, aka the Northern Lights, you feel me? And you can come check them out generally from the times of September to March time frame, you feel me? And you know what, just like the last vlog to where there was something specific that brought us out here, for this one, that is probably the main reason that brings us out to the Arctic, right? Is to come check that natural phenomenon, to go check the Northern Lights. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out here trying to chase them Northern Lights. So, you know, we're gonna spend a lot of time, you know, obviously, you know, exploring Tromso and exploring the Arctic and, you know, checking out as much as we can and getting to as much as we can, but we will spend a large amount of time trying to chase them Northern Lights, you feel me? So with all that being said, I'm gonna recharge these batteries, get me a little bit of sleep, But starting first thing tomorrow morning, we're gonna do a little bit of exploring of Tromso, you know what I'm saying, checking out the local area. But immediately following, we will begin our quest of searching the Northern Light. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome y'all to the hunt and the chase for the Northern Lights out here in Norway's Arctic. All right, y'all, welcome back. So I figured let's keep it real calm and comfortable. Let's just walk around the city, get to know the city for a little bit. You feel me? So our first stop out here while exploring Tromso is this building right here, the Polar Museum. Now, again, another museum, right? Kind of fits in with, you know, the theme and how I like to do these vlogs, right? A lot of history, a lot of things to do, and just kind of telling you about an individual place. So let's go ahead, jump right inside the Polar Museum, you dig? So we are back outside the Polar Museum. Yo, I must say that was pretty interesting. You know, I learned a lot of stuff that nothing on this world that I would have ever thought, right? Learning about life out in this region of the world, you know, learning about all the explorers that, you know, was out here trying to discover the, you know, the Arctic region and the North Pole and how they survived and what they needed to do, you know what I'm saying, in this weather to live, you know what I'm saying? The animals that they hunted, seals and walruses and foxes, and you know how they trapped them, and yo, hunting polar bears, like, fam, it's pretty interesting. I always think visiting museums is very important because, you know, you just get to learn a little bit of background about a place or whatever, but this was definitely dope. If you're ever in the area, Polar Museum, you feel me? Let's keep it pushing. All right, y'all, so we are back at another museum. This one happens to be about a 10-minute ride from the Polar Museum, but we are actually standing right outside the Arctic University Museum of Norway, also known as the Tromso Museum. So instead of doing too much talking at first, let's just go ahead and check out and see what they got going on inside. You heard? Alright, y'all, so we are back outside standing in front of the museum. The museum was pretty cool. It definitely wasn't my favorite out of the two that I've, you know, been to out here in Tromso. I definitely say that the Polar Museum was by far my favorite, just because, you know, it was based on, you know, a lot of expeditions and exploration of, you know, the polar region and things like that. It seems that this one was more based on a lot of geology, a lot of natural evolution of life, you know, prehistoric time, dinosaurs, rocks, all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know, wasn't really my thing, but you know, it was kind of pretty cool to kind of see it being told from a perspective, especially in this region of the world. I will say what was super dope was to actually go through the natural lights exhibition. That was absolutely fire. That was absolutely fire. I think outside of the natural lights exhibition, I think the other super dope and probably to me the most important exhibition to kind of go through was seeing and learning about the Sami people. You come to find out, just like many other groups of people in this world that were ostracized and made to feel like, you know, we weren't wanted and things of that nature, that was the same for this group of people. It was, you know, a very powerful exhibition. You know, it's always super dope to kind of learn about people that have gone through oppression, you know what I'm saying? It just makes you realize, man, like, humans ain't humans, yo. While it was cool learning about, you know, the Sami people and their culture, it was also dope to learn, you know, how they came from the oppression and, you know, became a recognized group of people out here in Norway. You know, they're no longer this culture that was trying to be hidden and destroy and purged from the world. You know what I'm saying? They are an official recognized group of people, and that's always super dope. So that's this museum. If you're ever in the local area, make sure you take your time to go check that thing out. You feel me? Keep this thing pushing. I think it does bear mentioning that if you are at this museum, if you walk all the way around the back side of this, look what's back here waiting for you. Fire. Let's go. All right. Night one. We're checking for these lights. Now, here's the thing, right? You absolutely can't have no expectations of doing this, right? Because there's no guarantee that these things is gonna pop up. So it's really a game about patience, staying calm, eliminating expectations, right? You know, I think you can apply this principle to many things when it comes to expectations, right? Like, it's the thief of joy. You know, eliminate them things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, name of the game, staying patient, staying calm, cool, collected. As you can see, it's dark. It's completely dark. And staying warm, so let's get it. All right, so we're like 3 hours into this thing, and no lights have been seen. No lights. Moon is bright and full, though. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's very beautiful, but no lights. But it's all good. Game of patience, right? No expectations. I really wish y'all could see the surroundings. Obviously, you know, in order to see me, in order for me to talk to y'all, it's obviously pitch black outside. But if you were standing here right now, you know, you can see how beautiful it is in the background. You know, I'm surrounded by, you know, just towering mountains. You know what I'm saying? These things are, I mean, they're nice during the day, but at night it's amazing. It's amazing. It's crazy because it looks like just a whole, like, just plop of snow could just fall down and just cover the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm still waiting. Got a few more hours. So, see what happens. All right, y'all. So, still waiting, but figured talk about something that I like, video games again, right? And for whatever reason, Witcher 3 has been heavy. Yo, when I tell you I've never really played a game like that before, as far as like the open world thing, like, yo, it's absolutely fire. Just to keep it brief, I think probably one of the most impressive sagas and parts of the game was dealing with the Bloody Baron. Yo, that whole sequence was phenomenal. The things that they was covering during that, you know, sequence was amazing. You know, they was covering miscarriage, DV, regret. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was phenomenal, yo. And there really wasn't no easy choices to make during that segment, but fire. If you haven't played The Witcher 3, go check that thing out. So look, we actually have gotten a small sighting of the Northern Lights. It's very, very small. You can't really see it. The only way you can see it is if you got a DSLR or, you know, your phone, but a DSLR you can't see with your bare eyes. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna just show y'all like a few snaps I done got of it, you feel what I'm saying? So come check this out real quick. Yo, the lights is doing their thing right now, and they is out doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? I, at this point, can't show you on video, but what I will do is, fam, I'll either put together a nice time lapse of everything I've seen, and I want to see this, and I want to spend all my time talking to y'all instead of paying attention to the lights. So that's what I'm finna do. So check this out, you feel me? Alright, y'all. So, yo, tonight we had an absolutely dope show. An absolutely dope show of the Northern Lights. Fam, I'm happy, man. I can't even lie. Like, I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? My hands and my feet feel like they are about to fall off, but I am extremely happy. I'm feeling good, and you know, if my hands and my feet go, then it was all worth it. You feel what I'm saying? But I hope y'all enjoyed seeing what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And yo, child, I need to get back to the crib and warm up a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all on the other side. You feel me? Yeah. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. So we are back outside after an amazing night last night, and we're doing something interesting. We're somewhere very interesting. Child, we are 4,000 feet above sea level right now, and we are at this place called Mount Storsteinen. Now, check. Yeah. 4,000 feet in the air, fam. 4,000 feet. I don't know if y'all can see right there, but we had to take a cable car up this thing. You know the little box car that's just hung on by some wire? I had to take a cable car up this thing, yo. Child. Now, there are options to hike up this mountain, but obviously, as you can see, it's snow and ice everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't for me. But technically, neither is taking the cable car up. I was absolutely terrified. You see, I'm standing by this right here because back there is the ledge where you can lean on, and that's not happening. So, you know, just to keep my balance and not get so dizzy, I'm kind of super far away from it. But you know, coming up to this mountain, you do get some pretty dope panoramic views of Tromso. It's pretty dope. You get to see all the mountains, you know, you get to see the literal city covered in snow. It's pretty dope. You know, you can actually see a lot of the mountains as they are heavily doused in snow. So it's definitely pretty dope. The cable car route was only literally about like 4 to 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely worth it just to get, you know, just a bird's eye view of the city, you know what I'm saying? So with all that said, it is cold outside, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep this thing pushing. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's like a rope right there. Kind of like, they got like sections of it like blocking off, you know, so you don't go nowhere. And then if you keep going around that way, you know, it's more protective. But in this area right here, there's no rope. None. Bro, one wrong slip and you out of here. You're absolutely out of here. No rope. So that part that I was in earlier, it was just like this mountain ledge where, like, you know, got barriers you can kind of go stand right beside. I'm actually walking on the mountain, through the mountain. Looks like you could go, you know, hit the skis around here. It's pretty dope. I would say you definitely need the right shoes, or at least put some spikes on your shoes, because fam, I just feel like it's giving you could slip in, end it all right now. This type of thing has me wondering if I'm the ski type. I don't necessarily think I am. Maybe one day. Done a lot of crazy stuff in my life. Coming up here was one of them. But maybe, not today. Maybe, not today. Actually, after being up here for some time, it's actually not that bad. It's really calming, really peaceful. Again, as you can see, I'm smack dead in the middle. I am nowhere near the edge, so that might be why it's a little bit more peaceful for me. But all in all, when you take it all in, it's not that bad. You know, 4,000 feet up, figure I'd be terrified, but again, I'm not by the edge, I'm smack dead in the middle, so I feel safe and protected. You know what I mean? I think one day what I would like to do, I'd I'd like to snowshoe hike a mountain like this. Maybe not all the way up, but you know, at least a good little distance. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, y'all, time to get down. I've been high up long enough. I'm ready to get down. And it's cold, fam. It's cold. Let's get out of here. Yo, what's happening, good people? What's happening, good people? So, unfortunately, it is a whole snowstorm going on outside. I didn't want to go outside, you know, risk my camera getting wet and messed up and things like that, trying to talk to y'all. So I figured I'd just talk to y'all here. Because we were on such a high yesterday, I figured the only thing that I really care to do, you know what I'm saying, is just do a little bit more exploring of the island, you know, getting away from, you know, where we've been, the city center, you know, smack dead in the middle of the city, you know, maybe, you know, go, you know, on a little road trip, you know, through the mountains and more of the countryside of the area. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So, you know what I'm saying? Just come ride with the kid, you feel me? Like, let's go do this, you heard? All right, y'all, so like I said, pretty calm day. I don't know if y'all can see it's snowing all in the background, blowing all in my face, but just keeping it pretty chill today, you know what I'm saying? This place is pretty interesting, you know what I'm saying? Just in the spirit of talking about random things and video games and stuff that I like outside of travel and stuff like that. This immediately has Star Wars on my mind. Not too long ago, I just rewatched the whole Star Wars series in timeline order to include all the Disney originals. And yeah, first of all, Star Wars is absolutely fire. And yeah, this place reminds me of Planet Hoth, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. By the way, Obi-Wan Kenobi series, by far my favorite Jedi. Obi-Wan. That series was mwah, chef's kiss. Anyway, let's just keep on, you know, keeping it calm, cool, and, you know, just continue checking out, you know, the area, feel me? Alright, y'all, so check this real quick. Now look, I'm in the midst of moving, changing locations, doing my thing, right? And yo, I just feel like the Northern Light gods have to be on my side this adventure. Now, while I'm moving, there were small glimpses of the Northern Lights in the sky. It wasn't as powerful and as strong as it was last night, but you know, you could see faint little signs of it. And if you had a camera, you know what I'm saying, a really good camera, then you was able to capture it. So just real quick, I'm gonna throw up some pictures just so y'all can see what we was rocking with. All right, y'all, I'll see y'all in a little bit. We're gonna keep this thing pushing.